Be inevitably loved. 12 rules to make anyone fall in love with you. Must watch. Love isn't something you find. Love is something that finds you. Loretta Young. Welcome to Stoic in Your Life. Today we're diving into the fascinating and powerful world of love and human connections. Love is the most profound and transformative emotion in the world. It has the power to elevate you to the heavens, but it can also plunge you into the depths of despair. If you choose to love the wrong person, you might never experience the true happiness of genuine love. The longing for their love can erode your dignity and self-respect, leaving you feeling insignificant and undervalued. But here's the powerful truth. You don't have to remain a prisoner to this longing. It's time to turn the tables. In this video, we will explore 12 undeniable rules to make anyone fall in love with you. These strategies will empower you to create deep, meaningful connections where love and respect are mutual. So get ready to transform your approach to love and relationships forever. One, don't give your attention away freely. Have you ever wondered what makes some people effortlessly loved and cherished by everyone they meet? Today, we unveil the secrets to becoming irresistibly lovable with 7 powerful rules. Let's dive in and transform the way you connect with others. To become inevitably loved, the first rule is not to give your attention away freely. As Seneca wisely said, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor." Your attention is incredibly valuable, and giving it away without making others earn it diminishes its worth. When you freely distribute your time, focus, and energy, people begin to see it as something common rather than special. This isn't about being unkind, it's about self-respect and making others respect you in return. If you're always available, you become ordinary, something that everyone takes for granted. Instead, step back and let them earn your attention. Make them realize that being a part of your life is a privilege. When you do this, you immediately become more interesting and valuable. People start to see you in a new light, understanding that your time is not something to be taken lightly. This simple change can drastically alter the dynamics of your relationships, making your attention a reward rather than a giveaway. In today's fast-paced world, where everyone is constantly connected, it's easy to feel the pressure to always be available. However, by valuing your time and making others earn your attention, you not only increase your self-worth but also command respect from those around you. Making your presence a rare and cherished commodity, you ensure that people will value the moments they share with you much more deeply. Marcus Aurelius said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If you perceive your time as valuable, others will follow suit. In practical terms, this means setting boundaries and not being afraid to say no. When someone calls or texts you, don't always drop everything to respond immediately. Take your time and respond when it's convenient for you. This creates a sense of importance and anticipation. Additionally, engage in activities that enrich you and align with your values, making your time even more precious. This approach also teaches others to appreciate and respect your time, leading to more balanced and meaningful relationships. As you cultivate this mindset, you will notice a shift in how people treat you. They will begin to see you as someone worth waiting for, someone whose attention is a privilege rather than an expectation. This change doesn't just enhance your personal relationships, it can also positively impact your professional life. By demonstrating that your time is valuable, you set a standard for how you expect to be treated in the workplace, leading to greater respect and better opportunities. By not giving your attention away freely and making others earn it, you create a sense of value and respect around your presence. This not only transforms how others perceive you, but also enhances your own self-respect and confidence. So, start today by valuing your time and watching how the dynamics in your relationships begin to change. Remember, your attention is a precious gift, and those who truly value you will be willing to earn it. 2. Stop investing too much effort in relationships. To be inevitably loved, it's essential to stop investing too much effort in relationships and allow others to invest equally to keep the relationship going. Think about it. Have you ever felt like you were the only one trying, the only one making plans, or the only one keeping things alive? This can be both exhausting and unfair. Relationships are meant to be a two-way street, a balanced partnership where both parties contribute equally. As Albert Einstein once said, a relationship should be a partnership, not a solo project. When you're always the one doing everything, others can become complacent and start to take you for granted. It's time to pull back a little and give them the space to put in their share of the effort. Imagine a scenario where you're constantly the one reaching out, planning dates, and making compromises. Over time, this imbalance not only drains your energy, but also diminishes your self-worth. It's important to recognize that you deserve a relationship where the effort is mutual. By stepping back and allowing the other person to step up, you create an environment that encourages respect and appreciation. This doesn't mean playing hard to get. It's about fostering a fair and balanced dynamic. When you stop being the one who always initiates, you give the other person the opportunity to show their level of investment. If they truly care, they will step up and match your efforts. If not, it's a clear sign that the relationship may not be as balanced as it should be. Let's delve deeper into the psychology behind this. When you constantly give and give without receiving the same in return, it sets a precedent that your time and effort are less valuable. By pulling back and allowing them to invest, you subtly communicate that your contributions are equally important. This shift can lead to a healthier dynamic where both parties feel valued and respected. Socrates once said, "Know thyself," and this wisdom can be applied here. Understanding your worth and setting boundaries is crucial for a fulfilling relationship. By recognizing your value, you create a standard for how you expect to be treated, which naturally commands respect from others. It's important to remember that this approach isn't about manipulating or playing games. It's about ensuring that both parties are equally invested. A balanced relationship is one where both individuals feel valued and appreciated. When you pull back, it not only gives you a chance to see how much the other person values you, but it also allows you to focus on your own needs and self-care. This can lead to greater emotional health and a more balanced life overall. 2. If you are always the one giving, you may never truly know how much the other person is willing to invest. By stepping back, you create an opportunity for them to demonstrate their commitment. This can lead to a deeper understanding and a stronger bond. Furthermore, this approach encourages personal growth and independence. By not constantly investing all your effort, you allow yourself the space to grow and pursue your own interests, which in turn makes you more attractive and interesting to your partner. A balanced relationship where both parties contribute equally fosters mutual respect and appreciation. It creates a dynamic where both individuals feel valued and understood. As you implement this strategy, you'll likely notice a positive change in how you feel about yourself and how others perceive you. You'll command more respect and foster healthier, more balanced connections. In the words of Epictetus, know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. Recognize your worth, set your boundaries, and watch how your relationships transform for the better. Begin by reflecting on your current relationships and identifying areas where you may be overinvesting. Then take small steps to pull back and allow the other person to step up. This might feel uncomfortable at first, but remember, a healthy relationship is built on mutual respect and effort. By valuing your own contributions and expecting the same from others, you create a balanced and fulfilling connection. 3. Show you can be happy without them. When you show someone that you don't need them to be happy, it's a powerful statement of your independence and self-worth. By proving that you can create your own happiness, You demonstrate confidence and self-reliance, which are incredibly attractive traits. You're not desperate or waiting around for someone else to make your day. You're fully capable of doing that on your own. This doesn't mean you're being cold. It means you're strong and complete as an individual. In modern life, this principle is particularly relevant. Consider someone who is always busy with their hobbies, passions, and personal growth. They don't cancel their plans just because a potential partner calls. They maintain their schedule and priorities. This shows that their happiness doesn't hinge on someone else's attention or approval. A friend of mine, for instance, found that once she started focusing on her career and personal goals, rather than always being available for her partner, the dynamics in her relationship changed dramatically. Her partner began to appreciate her more and made more effort to spend quality time with her. Engage in activities that you love, pursue your goals, and take care of your well-being. When you prioritize your happiness and make it clear that you don't need someone else to complete you, you become more intriguing and desirable. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about genuinely living a fulfilling life on your own terms. If you're always available and overly reliant on someone else for your happiness, they may start to take you for granted. But if they see that you're perfectly happy and thriving on your own, they will view you with a newfound respect and admiration. This mindset shift can also lead to healthier, more balanced relationships where both partners contribute equally to each other's happiness. Independence is key. It shows that you're with them because you want to be, not because you need to be. Embracing your independence, you'll find that not only do you feel stronger and more fulfilled, but others will also start to see you as a valuable and self-sufficient individual worth investing in. As Epictetus wisely said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Master your own happiness, and watch how the world responds to you. By living a happy life with or without someone, you send a clear message that your well-being is in your hands, making you a choice people want to make rather than just another option. We'd love to hear from you. In the comments below, tell us, what's one quality you value most in a loving relationship? For us, it's mutual respect. Just comment, mutual respect, and let's inspire each other. 4. Stop being too emotionally dependent on them. To truly be inevitably loved, it's crucial to stop being too emotionally dependent on others. Relying on someone else for your emotional balance is like giving away the keys to your happiness. Instead, you need to be your own anchor and master of your emotions. As Epictetus wisely said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." When you depend on someone else to pick you up when you're down or to make you happy, you give them too much control over your life. It's time to start dealing with your feelings on your own and build up your emotional strength. This doesn't mean shutting others out. It means not leaning on them for every little thing. By handling your own emotions first, you not only grow stronger but also change how others see you. They will see you as resilient and self-reliant, qualities that are incredibly attractive and worthy of respect. In modern life, this principle is especially relevant. Consider a time when you felt overwhelmed and immediately sought comfort from someone else. While it's natural to seek support, constantly relying on others can lead to an unhealthy dependence. Instead, try developing your coping mechanisms. Engage in activities that boost your mood and self-esteem, such as exercise, hobbies, or mindfulness practices. This approach not only helps you handle your emotions better, but also shows others that you are capable of managing your own well-being. A friend of mine used to rely heavily on his partner for emotional support, which eventually strained their relationship. Once he started focusing on his personal growth and emotional independence, their relationship improved significantly. His partner admired his newfound strength and resilience, and their bond grew stronger as a result. Being emotionally independent doesn't mean you don't care about others. It means you can stand strong on your own. When you show that you can handle life's ups and downs without leaning on someone else for constant support, you become more than just a partner. You become someone they admire and want to be around. This independence is key to building stronger, more balanced relationships. To being inevitably loved is about becoming emotionally self-sufficient. By mastering your emotions and not depending on others for your happiness, you become stronger and more resilient. This change not only benefits you, but also makes you more attractive and admirable to others. 5. Be ready to cut ties if you're treated as unimportant. Being prepared to cut ties if you're treated as unimportant is a tough but vital rule. You need to establish a clear standard for how you expect to be treated, and if someone can't meet that standard, if they make you feel like you don't matter, it's time to walk away. This isn't about being harsh. It's about valuing yourself. You should never settle for being a second choice or a backup plan. You deserve to be a priority, and if they can't see that, they're not worth your time. This rule isn't just about making a statement. It's about protecting your self-worth. When you show that you won't tolerate being treated poorly, you send a strong message. It tells them and everyone else that you know your value. Remember, the moment you're ready to leave if you're not valued, you command respect. You show that you're not someone to be taken lightly. That's the kind of strength that earns you not just respect, but the right kind of attention. As the philosopher Epictetus said, know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. Knowing your worth and refusing to settle for anything less is a powerful stance. It communicates to others that you have high standards and that you respect yourself too much to accept mistreatment. This mindset shift can be transformative. It empowers you to seek out relationships and environments where you're genuinely valued and appreciated. In modern life, it's easy to fall into the trap of accepting less than we deserve, whether in personal relationships, friendships, or professional settings. We often make excuses for others' behavior, or convince ourselves that we should be grateful for any attention we receive. But what if we flipped the script and started demanding the respect and consideration we truly deserve? Consider a story of a friend who finally decided to leave a job where she felt unappreciated. Despite her contributions, her efforts were constantly overlooked, and she was often sidelined in important projects. After much deliberation, she chose to walk away. Within months, she found a new position where her skills were recognized, and she was treated with the respect she deserved. This decision not only improved her career, but also boosted her self-esteem and overall happiness. By setting a standard for how you want to be treated and being willing to cut ties if those standards aren't met, you take control of your life. This doesn't mean you should be inflexible or unforgiving, but rather that you should have a clear sense of your worth and not compromise it for anyone. When you live by this rule, you naturally attract people who appreciate and respect you, leading to more fulfilling and balanced relationships. Being ready to cut ties if you're treated as unimportant isn't about being harsh. It's about valuing yourself enough to demand the respect you deserve. It's about knowing your worth and refusing to settle for anything less. By doing so, you command the kind of respect that attracts positive, fulfilling relationships and environments into your life. 6. Stop seeking their validation and approval. It's crucial to stop seeking their validation and approval because you don't need it. Your worth isn't based on what they think of you. How many times have you looked to others for a nod of approval, for a sign that you're doing okay? It's time to end that habit. Your value, your decisions, and your life, they're valid because you say they are, not because someone else does. You've got to stand firm about who you are. Be confident in your choices, your actions, and your beliefs. When you stop waiting for their thumbs up, you start empowering yourself. This change is more than just for you. It shifts how they see you. When you internalize this, you realize that seeking external validation undermines your own self-worth. When they notice you're not hanging on to their every word, not desperate for their approval, they start respecting you more. They see you as an equal, as someone who's sure of themselves. Remember, your validation comes from within, not from them. Think about a modern life story where this principle comes into play. Take a professional setting, for example. A colleague of mine used to always seek approval from her boss for every small decision. She felt she needed constant reassurance to feel competent. This behavior not only drained her but also made her seem less confident. One day she decided to take ownership of her work and trust her instincts. She stopped seeking constant validation and started making decisions confidently. Her boss began to see her in a new light, appreciating her independence and strong judgment. Her career flourished as she embraced her own worth and her confidence soared. Start by recognizing the areas where you seek validation. Is it in your work, your relationships, or your personal goals? Then, practice affirming your own decisions. Tell yourself that your choices are valid because you've made them. This isn't about being stubborn or dismissive of feedback. It's about building a solid foundation of self-assurance. When you stop seeking their approval, you'll notice a shift in your interactions. People will start to see you as someone who is confident and self-reliant. This doesn't just change how they view you. It transforms how you see yourself. You become more resilient, less affected by others' opinions, and more focused on your own path. In the end, this rule is about self-assurance and understanding that your worth is intrinsic. Embrace this mindset and watch how the dynamics around you shift. You're not just stronger for it, you become someone they look up to, not down on. By valuing yourself, you set a powerful precedent for others to follow. So, stop seeking their validation and start living confidently with the knowledge that you are enough. Remember, the key to being inevitably loved isn't found in the approval of others, but in the steadfast belief in your own worth. By prioritizing your own validation, you empower yourself to live authentically and confidently, creating a ripple effect that enhances every aspect of your life. 7. Don't always show how much you love or care about them. In relationships, it's crucial to let others desire your love and attention rather than giving it all away at once. As Seneca wisely said, "As is a tale, so is life. Not how long it is, but how good it is what matters." When you reveal all your feelings too soon, you risk giving away your power. If you constantly tell someone how much you care, they may start to take you for granted. It's essential to hold back a bit and create an aura of mystery around your emotions. This isn't about playing games. It's about valuing yourself and making others work for your affection. Imagine a modern-day scenario where you're dating someone new. If you flood them with attention and affection right from the start, they may feel overwhelmed and lose interest quickly. Instead, by gradually revealing your feelings, you keep them intrigued and invested. This approach makes them wonder about your true feelings, increasing their interest and desire to earn your love. Your love is special, and it should be treated as such. By not showing everything at once, you maintain a sense of mystery that keeps them curious and engaged. Think about it. If you give everything away too quickly, you might be seen as just another person in their life. But if you make them work for your affection, they will value it much more. This dynamic not only helps in romantic relationships, but also applies to friendships and professional interactions. When people have to earn your trust and affection, they are more likely to appreciate and respect you. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By controlling how you show your feelings, you can influence how others perceive and value you. To make this concept clearer, let's relate it to a real-life example. A colleague of mine once shared how he managed his interactions with a new friend he admired. Instead of immediately expressing how much he valued their friendship, he gradually revealed his appreciation through meaningful gestures and thoughtful conversations. Over time, this approach made the friendship stronger and more reciprocal because his friend felt valued and respected, not overwhelmed. This method of building relationships can be incredibly effective in creating lasting bonds where both parties feel equally invested. So, how can you apply this to your life? Start by being mindful of how much you reveal about your feelings and intentions. Give yourself time to assess the other person's investment in the relationship. By holding back just a bit, you create an environment where they are motivated to show their interest and commitment. This doesn't mean you should be cold or distant, but rather balanced and thoughtful about how you express your love and care. Here is to maintain a sense of intrigue in your relationships by not always showing how much you care right away. This not only keeps others interested, but also reinforces your self-worth. Remember, your love is valuable, and making others work for it ensures they appreciate and cherish it more. By adopting this rule, you enhance your desirability and create deeper, more meaningful connections with those around you. 8. Master the art of listening. In the journey to being inevitably loved, mastering the art of listening is crucial. This rule is about truly hearing what the other person is saying and responding with empathy and understanding. Too often, conversations turn into competitions where each party tries to outdo the other with their own stories or opinions. However, when you actively listen, you make the other person feel valued and respected, fostering a deeper connection. As Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This ancient wisdom holds true even today. Picture yourself on a date where your partner starts sharing a story about their day. Instead of planning your response or interrupting with a related anecdote, focus entirely on their words. Nod, maintain eye contact, and occasionally paraphrase their points to show that you're engaged. This simple act of attentive listening can transform your interactions, showing that you care about their thoughts and feelings, significantly strengthening your bond. In modern life, where distractions are rampant, mastering this skill can set you apart. Whether it's during a meeting at work, a conversation with a friend, or a heart-to-heart with a loved one, being a good listener can make a profound impact. It conveys respect, builds trust, and lays the foundation for more meaningful relationships. Think about a time when someone truly listened to you. How did it make you feel? Chances are it left a lasting impression and made you feel valued. By practicing this rule, you can create similar positive experiences for others. To put this into practice, start by minimizing distractions during conversations. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and focus solely on the person speaking. Additionally, ask open-ended questions that encourage them to share more about their thoughts and feelings. Moreover, remember that listening is not just about hearing words, but also understanding the emotions behind them. Pay attention to their body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. These nonverbal cues can provide valuable insights into how they're feeling and what they need from you in that moment. By responding with empathy and compassion, you show that you genuinely care, which can make you incredibly lovable. Reflect on your recent interactions. Mastering the art of listening is a powerful way to make anyone fall in love with you. It demonstrates that you value and respect the other person's thoughts and feelings, fostering a stronger connection. As you hone this skill, you'll find that people are drawn to your genuine interest and empathy. Remember, being a great listener is not just about hearing words. It's about understanding and connecting on a deeper level. So, start today by listening more and speaking less, and watch how your relationships transform. 9. Cultivate a positive attitude. To be inevitably loved, cultivating a positive attitude is essential. People are naturally drawn to positivity and those who exude optimism and joy. A positive attitude not only makes you more attractive, but also creates an environment where others feel good being around you. When you walk into a room with a big smile and a cheerful demeanor, your energy is contagious and people can't help but be drawn to you. On the other hand, a negative attitude can repel others, making them feel drained and uncomfortable. Cultivating positivity doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it's about maintaining a hopeful and resilient mindset even in the face of adversity. In modern life, where stress and negativity can often dominate, being a beacon of positivity can make you stand out. Whether it's at work, with friends, or in romantic relationships, a positive attitude can significantly enhance your interactions. Think about someone you know who always seems happy and upbeat. To cultivate a positive attitude, start by practicing gratitude. Focus on the things you're thankful for and express your appreciation to those around you. This simple practice can shift your mindset and make you more aware of the good in your life. Additionally, surround yourself with positive influences, whether it's uplifting books, inspiring podcasts, or encouraging friends. These sources of positivity can reinforce your own optimistic outlook. Moreover, be mindful of your self-talk. The way you speak to yourself can greatly influence your attitude. A positive attitude doesn't just benefit your personal interactions, it also enhances your professional relationships. Colleagues and clients are more likely to enjoy working with someone who brings a positive energy to the table. This can open doors to new opportunities and collaborations, further enriching your life. Cultivating a positive attitude is a powerful way to make anyone fall in love with you. It not only enhances your own well-being, but also creates a welcoming and uplifting environment for others. As you embrace positivity, you'll find that people are naturally drawn to your optimistic outlook and joyful spirit. Remember, a positive attitude is contagious, and by spreading positivity, you can create lasting and meaningful connections. So, start today by focusing on the good, expressing gratitude, and maintaining a hopeful mindset, and watch how your relationships flourish. How can you start cultivating a positive attitude today? The impact on your life and the lives of those around you will be profound. 10. Demonstrate genuine kindness. One of the most effective ways to be inevitably loved is to demonstrate genuine kindness. Kindness is a universal language that transcends barriers and connects people on a deep, emotional level. When you show kindness, you create a positive impact on others, making them feel valued and appreciated. As the Dalai Lama said, "Be kind whenever possible. It is always possible." By consistently practicing kindness, you can build stronger, more meaningful relationships. Think about the power of a simple act of kindness. Whether it's offering a helping hand, listening to someone in need, or simply smiling at a stranger, these small gestures can make a significant difference in someone's day. Imagine you're at work and notice a colleague struggling with a project. Taking a few moments to offer your assistance not only helps them but also strengthens your bond. They'll remember your kindness and be more inclined to reciprocate in the future. In our fast-paced modern world, acts of kindness can often be overlooked. However, making a conscious effort to be kind can set you apart and endear you to others. Reflect on a time when someone showed you unexpected kindness. Incorporating kindness into your daily interactions, you can create similar positive experiences for others. To practice genuine kindness, start by being present and attentive to the needs of those around you. This means actively listening, offering support, and being empathetic. It's important to approach kindness with sincerity rather than expecting something in return. True kindness comes from a place of selflessness and compassion. As Aristotle said, "The essence of life is to serve others and do good." By embodying this philosophy, you can foster deeper connections and become someone people naturally gravitate towards. Moreover, kindness isn't limited to grand gestures. Simple acts, such as holding the door open, complimenting someone, or expressing gratitude, can have a profound impact. These small but meaningful actions can brighten someone's day and create a ripple effect of positivity. Reflect on your daily interactions and identify opportunities where you can show kindness. How can you make a positive difference in someone's life today? Additionally, practicing self-kindness is equally important. Treat yourself with the same compassion and understanding that you would offer to others. This helps you maintain a positive and balanced mindset, making it easier to extend kindness to those around you. When you're kind to yourself, you set a standard for how you expect to be treated by others. In conclusion, demonstrating genuine kindness is a powerful way to make anyone fall in love with you. It creates a positive and nurturing environment where people feel valued and appreciated. By consistently practicing kindness, you build stronger, more meaningful relationships that stand the test of time. Kindness is a gift that keeps on giving. As you spread kindness, you'll find that it comes back to you in unexpected and beautiful ways. 11. Maintain healthy boundaries. To be inevitably loved, maintaining healthy boundaries is essential. Boundaries are the limits we set to protect our well-being and ensure our relationships are respectful and balanced. They help us communicate our needs and expectations clearly, preventing misunderstandings and fostering mutual respect. As Brené Brown said, daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. By establishing and maintaining healthy boundaries, you can create more fulfilling and harmonious relationships. Without boundaries, you may find yourself sacrificing your own needs to keep them happy. However, by setting clear limits on your availability and prioritizing self-care, you can ensure that your relationship remains balanced and respectful. This not only protects your well-being, but also teaches others how to treat you with respect. In today's interconnected world, maintaining healthy boundaries can be challenging, especially with the constant influx of communication through social media and technology. However, being intentional about your boundaries can make a significant difference in your relationships. By setting boundaries, you create a space where you can thrive and maintain your well-being. To establish healthy boundaries, start by identifying your personal limits and communicating them clearly to others. This may involve saying no to requests that overwhelm you, taking time for yourself, and ensuring that your needs are met. It's important to be assertive yet respectful when setting boundaries. Additionally, respecting others' boundaries is just as important. When someone communicates their limits, honor them and adjust your behavior accordingly. This demonstrates respect and fosters a healthy dynamic where both parties feel valued and understood. Consider how you can be more mindful of the boundaries of those around you, and how this can enhance your relationships. Healthy boundaries also apply to self-care. Take time to recharge and engage in activities that bring you joy and relaxation. This helps you maintain a positive mindset and prevents burnout. When you prioritize your well-being, you're better equipped to nurture and sustain your relationships. Reflect on your current self-care practices and identify areas where you can improve. Maintaining healthy boundaries is crucial for being inevitably loved. It ensures that your relationships are respectful, balanced, and fulfilling. By setting clear limits and prioritizing your well-being, you create a space where you can thrive and maintain positive interactions. Remember, boundaries are not about keeping people out, but about protecting your well-being and fostering mutual respect. Start today by identifying your limits, communicating them clearly, and respecting the boundaries of others. As you do, you'll find that your relationships become more harmonious and rewarding. Thanks you watch video. We'd love to hear your thoughts. In the comments below, share with us. What's the best piece of relationship advice you've ever received? For us, it's to always communicate openly. Just comment, open communication, and let's learn from each other. 12. Cultivate a sense of humor. One of the most endearing qualities you can cultivate to be inevitably loved is a sense of humor. Laughter has a magical way of breaking down barriers, easing tension, and creating a joyful connection between people. A good sense of humor not only makes you more attractive but also helps you navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. As Charlie Chaplin said, "A day without laughter is a day wasted." By incorporating humor into your interactions, you can make lasting impressions and build stronger bonds. Consider how humor can transform a mundane situation into a memorable experience. Imagine you're at a social gathering where everyone seems a bit stiff and reserved. By sharing a lighthearted joke or funny anecdote, you can lighten the mood and make everyone feel more at ease. Humor has the power to bring people together, fostering a sense of camaraderie and warmth. It shows that you don't take life too seriously and are able to find joy even in difficult moments. In our fast-paced modern world, stress and anxiety are common, making humor an invaluable tool for coping and connecting with others. Reflect on a time when someone made you laugh during a stressful situation. How did it change your perspective and lighten your mood? By being the source of laughter and positivity, you can create similar uplifting experiences for those around you. To cultivate a sense of humor, start by not taking yourself too seriously. Be willing to laugh at your own mistakes and view them as learning opportunities rather than failures. This attitude not only makes you more relatable, but also demonstrates humility and resilience. Additionally, find humor in everyday situations and share it with others. Whether it's a funny story from your day or a humorous observation, these moments can create bonds and make you more approachable. Furthermore, humor should be inclusive and kind. Avoid jokes at the expense of others, as they can create discomfort and alienation. Instead, focus on humor that brings people together and spreads positivity. Reflect on your current use of humor. Are there ways you can make it more inclusive and uplifting? By being mindful of the impact of your jokes, you can ensure that your humor is a force for good. In addition, humor can enhance your resilience and help you cope with adversity. When faced with challenges, finding something to laugh about can provide a much-needed mental break and shift your perspective. This doesn't mean ignoring serious issues, but rather approaching them with a lighter heart. As Victor Borge said, laughter is the shortest distance between two people. By bridging gaps with humor, you create connections that are deep and lasting. Cultivating a sense of humor is a powerful way to be inevitably loved. It brings joy, lightens the mood, and creates meaningful connections with others. By embracing humor, you can navigate life's ups and downs with resilience and positivity. Remember, laughter is a universal language that transcends cultural and personal differences, making it a valuable tool for building relationships. So start today by finding the humor in everyday moments, sharing laughter with those around you, and watching how it transforms your interactions. As you do, you'll discover that humor not only makes life more enjoyable, but also strengthens the bonds you share with others. Signs that an introverted guy is falling for you. 1. Always smiling at you. Navigating the subtle signals of affection from an introverted man can be a challenge, but recognizing these signs can save you from unnecessary trouble. As Epictetus wisely said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Understanding the quiet ways an introverted man might show his feelings can help you decode his intentions and respond appropriately. Most introverts are very quiet and do not openly express their emotions, yet they cannot hide a smile when they see someone they like. If your introverted crush frequently smiles at you, it is a strong indicator of his feelings. Smiling is a universal expression of happiness and affection, and even the most reserved individuals cannot mask their joy when in the presence of someone they are attracted to. Therefore, that consistent smile directed your way is a telltale sign that he has feelings for you. This sentiment perfectly captures how a person's inner feelings can manifest outwardly through simple yet genuine expressions like a smile. In today's fast-paced world, it is crucial to pay attention to these subtle cues, as they can reveal much about someone's true feelings. Recognizing and valuing these signs can lead to a more meaningful and genuine connection. So, if you notice an introverted man frequently smiling at you, take it as a positive sign and consider the possibility that he might be interested in you. 2. Enjoys talking to you. Understanding the subtle signs that an introverted guy is falling for you can be tricky, but it's essential to recognize these cues to navigate your relationship effectively. People often assume that introverts are naturally quiet and reserved, but the truth is, they can be quite talkative when they find someone who shares their interests. If you notice an introverted guy engaging in more conversations with you than with others around, it might be his way of trying to get closer to you. This behavior signifies that he feels comfortable and intrigued by your presence, prompting him to open up more. As Epictetus wisely said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This quote emphasizes the importance of paying attention to the conversations he initiates and participates in with you. Introverted man talking to you more frequently is a clear indicator that he values your company and is interested in building a deeper connection. This increased interaction is his way of showing affection and interest without being overly forward. In today's fast-paced world, where genuine connections are often rare, recognizing these signs can be incredibly meaningful. Consider engaging in conversations that matter to him, showing that you appreciate and share his interests. By doing so, you create a comfortable space for both of you to explore your relationship further. So, the next time an introverted guy talks to you more than others, take it as a positive sign of his interest. Reflect on how you can nurture this connection by being attentive and responsive. This understanding will not only help you navigate your interactions more effectively, but also deepen the bond you share, making your relationship more authentic and rewarding. Remember, the key to building a meaningful connection lies in recognizing and valuing these subtle signs of affection. By doing so, you open the door to a richer, more fulfilling relationship built on mutual respect and understanding. 3. Remembers every little detail. When an introverted guy likes someone, his feelings are often expressed through actions rather than words. He will pay meticulous attention to the little things you say and remember them, showing his affection in a subtle yet profound manner. Don't be surprised if he recalls your favorite food, the movie you're currently watching, or the bookstore you love to visit. This attention to detail stems from genuine care and interest, much like how we unconsciously remember details about people we truly care about. Introverts, in particular, tend to do this quietly and discreetly, without making grand gestures. Reflecting on modern life, think about that colleague who always remembers your coffee order, or the friend who never forgets your birthday. These small acts of attentiveness are powerful indicators of their feelings. Have you ever wondered why certain people seem to remember these details about you? What does it reveal about their intentions and affection? This behavior aligns with what Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." It's the quiet reactions and thoughtful actions of an introverted guy that truly speak volumes about his feelings. Imagine a scenario where you casually mention your favorite book in passing, and weeks later, he surprises you with a copy or starts a conversation about it. This is not just a coincidence, it's a sign of his deep interest and consideration. So, if you notice an introverted guy remembering every little detail about you, take it as a positive sign of his affection. Pay attention to these quiet gestures and consider how you can reciprocate in kind. This understanding will not only help you navigate your relationship more effectively, but also deepen the bond you share. Remember, the essence of building a meaningful connection lies in recognizing and valuing these subtle signs of affection. By doing so, you open the door to a richer, more fulfilling relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. 4. Flirts gently. All men will find ways to win over the girl they like, and introverted guys are no exception. Although they might not be as straightforward and bold as others, they will certainly give you signs that they are interested. An introverted guy will flirt in a gentle and subtle manner, often through small but meaningful gestures. Pay attention to the signals from your crush and observe if his attitude towards you is different from how he interacts with others. If he seems more open, relaxed, and comfortable when he's around you, that's definitely a good sign. An introverted man might not make grand gestures, but his gentle flirting can be just as telling. He might smile more often, make an effort to spend time with you, or share personal stories. This careful approach is his way of building a connection without overwhelming you. Reflect on the quote by Epictetus, We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This wisdom applies perfectly to understanding an introverted guy's behavior. He listens intently, remembers the little things, and expresses his interest through thoughtful actions rather than words. In modern relationships, recognizing these subtle signs can lead to a deeper understanding and stronger connection. How can you reciprocate and nurture this budding relationship? By being equally attentive and appreciating the quiet ways he shows his affection. When you notice an introverted guy being particularly gentle and thoughtful in his interactions with you, take it as a positive sign of his interest. Acknowledge these gestures and consider how you can respond in kind, creating a space where mutual feelings can flourish. This awareness will not only help you navigate your relationship more effectively, but also enrich your interactions, making them more genuine and fulfilling. Remember, the key to a successful relationship often lies in understanding and responding to the quieter signals of affection. By doing so, you open the door to a richer, more meaningful connection, built on mutual respect and understanding. 5. Initiates activities together. Understanding the subtle signs that an introverted guy is falling for you can be enlightening, especially when he initiates activities together. When an introverted man invites you to spend time with him, it's a significant indicator of his interest. Unlike extroverts, introverts often avoid crowded and noisy places, preferring more intimate settings. So, if he suggests doing something that aligns with both your interests, such as learning a new language, volunteering, or even traveling, he's showing you that he values your company and wants to share meaningful experiences with you. This approach allows him to connect with you on a deeper level without the distractions of a busy environment. Think about how meaningful it is when someone invites you to participate in an activity that they enjoy. It's not just about the activity itself, but about the time and experiences shared. Have you ever wondered why someone would choose a particular activity to spend time with you? What does it say about their intentions and feelings? As Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. This quote underscores the importance of recognizing and appreciating the efforts of an introverted man to include you in his world. In modern relationships, understanding these subtle cues can lead to a more fulfilling connection. The next time an introverted guy suggests a shared activity, take it as a sign of his growing affection. Engage in these activities with enthusiasm and openness, creating a space where both of you can connect on a deeper level. This mutual appreciation and shared experiences will not only help you understand each other better, but also lay the foundation for a strong and lasting relationship. Remember, the key to a meaningful relationship often lies in the small, thoughtful gestures and shared moments. By recognizing and valuing these invitations, you can build a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. So, embrace these opportunities and see how they can enrich your connection, leading to a more profound and rewarding relationship. 6. Explores new things about you. Understanding the signs that an introverted guy is falling for you can be subtle, yet meaningful. When an introverted man is interested in someone, he tends to focus on learning more about them rather than showing affection in flashy ways. Instead of grand gestures, he will spend time asking questions about your life, listening intently to your concerns, and offering thoughtful advice. This behavior is a clear indicator that he wants to get closer and understand you better. As Epictetus said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. This approach aligns perfectly with how introverts show their interest, through attentive listening and meaningful conversations. Consider a modern scenario. Perhaps you have a colleague who usually keeps to himself, but suddenly starts engaging in deeper conversations with you, asking about your hobbies, your weekend plans, or even your thoughts on certain topics. This change in behavior is his way of exploring new things about you, showing that he values your presence and wants to build a connection. In today's fast-paced world, where superficial interactions are common, recognizing and valuing these genuine signs of interest can lead to more fulfilling relationships. The next time an introverted guy shows a keen interest in learning about you, take it as a positive sign. Engage with him thoughtfully, creating a space where both of you can share and grow together. This understanding and mutual respect will not only help you navigate your relationship more effectively, but also enrich your connection, making it more authentic and rewarding. Remember, building a meaningful relationship often lies in appreciating the quiet, thoughtful gestures and the deep conversations that come with them. By acknowledging and responding to these signs, you open the door to a deeper, more fulfilling connection based on mutual respect and understanding. So, embrace these moments of curiosity and exploration, and see how they can transform your relationship into something truly special. 7. Invites you into his personal space. Introverts highly value their personal space, especially after a long, busy week. If an introverted guy invites you into his personal space, whether it's for a quiet dinner or a relaxed movie night, it's a significant indicator that he prefers your company over being alone. This gesture is his way of showing that he feels comfortable and at ease with you, which is a big deal for someone who treasures solitude. By welcoming you into his private world, he's expressing a deep level of trust and interest. In today's fast-paced world, where superficial interactions are common, such an invitation can be profoundly meaningful. It signifies that he values your presence and enjoys your company in a way that goes beyond casual acquaintance. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. By inviting you into his personal space, an introverted man is showing you the colors of his soul, inviting you to see his true self. This gesture, although seemingly simple, carries a deep emotional significance and should be appreciated as such. So, if you find yourself invited into an introverted guy's personal space, take it as a positive sign of his affection. Engage with him in these moments, showing that you value and respect his willingness to share his space with you. This understanding will not only help you navigate your relationship more effectively, but also enrich your connection, making it more genuine and rewarding. Remember, the key to a successful relationship often lies in understanding and valuing these quiet, significant gestures of affection. By doing so, you open the door to a deeper, more meaningful connection based on mutual respect and understanding. 8. Doesn't avoid personal topics. Recognizing the signs that an introverted guy is falling for you can be challenging, but understanding his communication style can provide valuable insights. Introverts are naturally deep thinkers, and this can make their conversations particularly engaging and meaningful. If an introverted man starts discussing personal and sensitive topics with you, such as a tough childhood or the loss of a loved one, it is a significant sign of trust and affection. These conversations reveal that he feels comfortable enough to share his inner world with you, a space he usually keeps private. In modern relationships, these moments of vulnerability are precious. They indicate that he is willing to lower his defenses and let you in, a rare and significant gesture for someone who values privacy and introspection. As Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Applying this wisdom, when an introverted guy shares personal topics, it's crucial to listen attentively and respond thoughtfully. This approach not only shows that you value his trust, but also encourages further openness and honesty in your relationship. This understanding will not only help you navigate your relationship more effectively, but also enrich your connection, making it more genuine and rewarding. Remember, building a meaningful relationship often lies in understanding and valuing these quiet, significant gestures of affection. By doing so, you open the door to a deeper, more fulfilling connection based on mutual respect and understanding. 9. Keeps in touch with you. Recognizing the signs that an introverted guy is falling for you can be subtle, yet significant. One clear indicator is if he makes an effort to keep in touch with you. For introverts, maintaining contact can be particularly challenging, especially if they are anxious or shy. These individuals often prefer solitude and may find social interactions draining. However, if an introverted man goes out of his way to stay connected with you, it signifies that he feels comfortable and safe in your presence. This effort is a strong indication of his affection and interest. Consider a modern-day example. You have a friend who is usually reserved and prefers staying in, but he frequently texts you, checks in on how you are doing, or even suggests meeting up for coffee. This consistent effort to maintain communication, despite his natural inclination towards isolation, reveals that he values your relationship. Have you ever wondered why someone who usually avoids social interactions might go out of their way to stay in touch with you? What does this say about their feelings and priorities? As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." An introverted man making an effort to keep in touch is reacting to his feelings for you by prioritizing your connection. This small yet meaningful gesture is his way of showing that you are important to him. In today's fast-paced world where superficial connections are common, recognizing and valuing these genuine signs of interest can lead to more meaningful relationships. The next time an introverted guy keeps in touch with you, take it as a positive sign of his affection. Engage with him, showing that you appreciate his efforts and are equally interested in maintaining the connection. This mutual understanding and effort will not only help you navigate your relationship more effectively, but also enrich your bond, making it more genuine and rewarding. Building a meaningful relationship often lies in appreciating the small, consistent efforts that someone makes. By acknowledging and valuing these signs, you can foster a deeper connection based on mutual respect and understanding. So, embrace these moments of connection and see how they can transform your relationship into something truly special. 10. Becomes more romantic over time. While extroverts often display the intensity of their love right from the beginning, introverts tend to follow their own unique timeline. An introverted guy's romantic feelings grow stronger and deeper over time, reflecting a gradual and genuine connection. Unlike the quick, fiery passion of extroverts, an introverted man will slowly open up, building a solid foundation based on trust and mutual understanding. This careful progression can make the bond between you even stronger, as the relationship is nurtured with patience and sincerity. An introverted man who takes time to open up is showing you the true colors of his soul through his increasing affection and dedication. This methodical approach to romance ensures that the passionate moments do not fade, but instead become more meaningful and enduring. In today's fast-paced world, where quick thrills are often mistaken for genuine connections, recognizing and valuing the slow-building romance of an introverted man can lead to a more fulfilling relationship. The next time you notice an introverted guy becoming more romantic over time, see it as a positive sign of his deepening affection. Engage with him by showing that you value his steady, thoughtful approach to love, creating a space where both of you can grow together. This understanding will not only help you navigate your relationship more effectively, but also enrich your bond, making it more genuine and rewarding. Remember, the key to a successful relationship often lies in appreciating the quiet, steady gestures of affection. By doing so, you open the door to a deeper, more meaningful connection based on mutual respect and understanding. So, embrace the slow burn of romance and enjoy the journey of growing closer with a wonderful partner by your side. You are at the end of the video. Before you go to the next one, I want to encourage you to take these 12 principles to heart and apply them in your daily life for personal growth and happiness. Reflect on how each rule can help you build stronger, more meaningful relationships and become a person who is inevitably loved. Are you ready to prioritize your self-worth and create your own happiness? If so, leave a comment saying, "I will be the person who does not seek love and who creates his own happiness." I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so please share them below. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more unfiltered wisdom. Stay strong and keep growing with Stoic in your life.